Hi, welcome back. I'm Anushka, and of course, joined with me a very, very special guest. As promised, we have one of the most loved actresses. We have Mahira Khan. Welcome to London. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well,
Long
thank
time.
you. Long time. Yes, it's so nice to have you back here. Of course, you're here with the British Asian Trust, with your new role as one of the ambassadors. So tell us a little bit about how it all came about and why you decided to do this.
Well, I think we've been in conversation forever and done a few little things, back home. But I think when you come on board as an ambassador, I think it's especially, when you're an official ambassador for any cause, it's like taking up something and then actually, at least for me, I feel, okay, now this is commitment, this is commitment. I will take out my time. This is serious stuff. So today just means that now my work has begun with them. I have been talking about mental health for a very long time. I've been trying to, as the years have gone by, I have slowly tried to sort of talk about it more openly. But I think now I'm comfortable enough to really come out there, address what I have gone through, what I have experienced, seen other people experience, and to truly raise awareness, give information, and tell people that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel a certain way. It's okay to actually acknowledge that you are going through something, to not let the stigma or the taboo attached to mental health, especially back home, into not making you reach out for help, right?
Would you say this pandemic has played a big part in people opening up and speaking about the way they've been feeling, whether it's, feeling alone, anxiety, depression, or whatever it is?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think, I can speak for myself. I think I've gotten more comfortable with talking about what I feel, how I feel, and also being actually sure about what I'm feeling. Do you know what I mean? Because we used to be constantly working, constantly doing something, coming back home, resting, feeling something, but not really acknowledging it. All this time that we've had with ourselves or with our loved ones, and have really been able to actually see, hear, watch, feel. I think that's really, it's changed the way we talk about things or acknowledge things. You're right.
Absolutely.
I feel.
Absolutely. And I think it's great that you've come here, you're on board with the British Asian Trust, and you're here for this specific campaign. I mean, I think you're a role model to so many all over the world, and for you to, like you said, you're quite outspoken anyway, but I think it's nice that like you said, your work has just begun. So I think congratulations.
Thank you. I hope we make a huge difference. I think we will. I think any little change, all these organizations, and there's so many of them. I actually didn't know most of the ones that I was being told about yesterday. I was like, I live in Pakistan. I know people suffering from various mental health issues, and I didn't know about these organizations. So there are people out there who are really working, who are doing the on-ground work, and with British Asian Trust supporting it, bringing all these programs there because it's really, what's interesting is that if you can get the expertise from here and the on-ground work that's being done over there and put it together, get the ambassadors to talk about it, bring a platform, it becomes a more holistic approach towards it.
No, definitely.
Which is what they're doing, which is amazing.
Absolutely. And why do you think that it is such a taboo back home, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, wherever? That's okay. Okay. Why is it that you feel that it's not spoken about so much?
Well, because I think it's a cultural thing, but also, can I tell you, even in the West, think about it. It's in the recent past where people have been talking about, where you call a psychiatrist and not a shrink. And you call, you don't say, oh, she was just crazy, or she's erratic, or he's erratic. These things have started changing. So it's a trickle-down effect, right? So, it comes from there and then it trickles down, and then you, of course, adopt it and you learn about it. So I think it's more than a cultural thing. I think it's a generational thing. I think people are now way more aware. There's more information on it. But yes, I do feel that in South Asian communities, there is shame attached to it, right? So
But
it's
you
almost
need to
like,
change that now.
and it is changing. It is
Yeah.
actually changing. I think it's also important for people like me to bring it in dramas and films where we show that it's okay. In fact, one of my last dramas, we had a scene where where this guy goes to my husband in the play goes to a psychiatrist and talks about the wife, and she's going through this and that, and she says, well, maybe there is trauma. Do you understand what is trauma? She also, in fact, that scene is a very interesting scene. I don't know if you can pull it out and play.
Of course we will.
Please do that, because what was interesting about that scene is that he keeps telling her, the psychiatrist keeps asking him, I think that there's abuse involved in this marriage. And he said, no, I've never hit her. And she says, but that's not the only abuse. There is emotional abuse. Do you understand what emotional abuse is? And so that was a very I'm actually going to find that myself. I want to play it.
But that's such a strong scene.
I was very proud of that scene.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but we need more of that. So that it's it's a done thing. You're talking about that it's okay to go for therapy. It's okay to reach out for help, and that is changing. But yes, there is still a stigma attached
to it. Yeah. Now let's talk about your work, your body of work. I mean, you've had an unbelievable journey. Your library of work is outstanding, so to speak. Can you tell us a little bit about any projects that you're going to be working on potentially? Are you allowed to talk about anything?
I'm actually not working at all right now. Not on an acting project. I'm not. I'm waiting to just, I don't know. I feel like I just want to get something where I'm just like, this is it. I'm ready to leave my home. I'm ready to leave my child. And even though I've been working all this time, I don't know why I feel suddenly I want to be around Islam more.
Right.
Because it's like that, the age, or I just feel like I need to be there, looking at this 12-year-old preteens going into his teenage years. I want to be like, so I'm
following you around everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like I want to be present. I also I don't know, like I said, maybe it's age or just been doing this for so long. I feel like I want to be wherever I am. I want to truly be there.
Right.
So I'm looking for something which will stir up my soul. I hope I get it tomorrow, because I miss it.
So. Yeah, we miss you too.
No, don't say that. I have three films coming out.
But still, that doesn't matter. Just to psychologically know that you're working on future
something
projects,
like,
so we know that you're going to carry on seeing you.
So I'm looking for things, and hopefully something. Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Nothing right now. Yeah, but 3 films coming out, so you guys, it's back-to-back films.
Yeah. Good
So
stuff.
I'm excited
Looking
about
forward
that.
to that. And finally, Mahira, I think a message to everyone who's watching you right now. Just a message of support in terms of the fact that you're here working on this Peace of Mind campaign.
Yeah, of course. So to everybody who's watching right now, I think it's very important for all of you to know whether you suffer from any sort of mental health issues or not, because I think it's important. Those who suffer from mental health issues, they should know that it's okay, and it will be fine, and it's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to openly talk about what you're going through. And for those who, mashallah, don't suffer from any mental health issues, it's very important for them also to understand that it's okay. It's just like any other illness, and that's why it's important to reach out for help, and it's important to be a support system to those who are going through something.
Absolutely.
Like this. I think that's where we,
that's where I think we kind of make a mistake. We're just like, oh, but I'm fine.
I'm fine, and I don't get it.
Exactly. So you should be fine also.
Buck up, get up, come on. And I find that if you read up, I've read up about it a lot, and one of the things I remember and I'd like to tell everybody is that, when someone is in deep depression or severe depression, don't tell them that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Don't I know that that's the first thing you want to say.
It's okay.
You want to tell them that,
yeah.
look at the light at the end of the tunnel, but they cannot.
They can't see
They
it.
can't. That's why there's a whole different approach that you take towards it. It's better to listen to them. It's better to be like, oh, okay, I understand that. Instead of saying there's there's so much information out there. Now we're so lucky to have all this information, and I think that's also something that people should be doing. Make themselves aware, read up, understand, so that you can sort of pay it forward. So,
definitely. Thank you so much. It's so nice to have you back here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.